Hi everyone, my name is Leslie Sloane and I'm the owner of Oracle's Color Therapy and the creator of the Oracle Healing Cards. And I'm going to do a beautiful reading for you this week of July 18th through 24th. And a very interesting oracle popped out, and it pretty much sums up why the oracles came in the first place. It is Silver 2 and it's called the Toxic Program. And here you see robotic factory workers are slaving away on an assembly line doing someone else's bidding. And you take a look at their sleeves, the only thing that distinguishes them from each other is their number. So this is an absolutely sterile environment with no warmth, life, or creation whatsoever. Each individual has bought into the collective, which is a very distorted program in which they can't think for themselves. And so the scenario here is pretty bleak, because if they stay this way in an unawakened state, it could be dangerous, because the human aura actually turns gray before approaching death. So it's a very lifeless scenario. It pulls our life, our life force, when we don't stand up to who we are and align with our blueprint. So being a slave in any system is no good, because there it goes, it drains our life force. So we're not here to succumb to the wishes of others, but actually, right, to live in joy and to create and to celebrate how creation comes through and expresses itself through us as unique beings of light. So the Silver 2 shows up when it's time to go out into the sunshine and connect back into nature, to breathe and align with creation. If we're working too much with computer technology or around machinery too long, it distorts our minds and it causes depression, and it can disconnect us from our true nature of light, even the warmth inside of us. We become more robotic as time goes on, and less connected to the heart. So it's good to take a break here and there, just to feel the warmth from the sun and just to be outdoors, because it's all about balance. If we don't do this, we're going to start looking gray. Be ashy, because there's no warmth, no gold coming in from being healthy out in the sun and having this balance. So the Silver 2 is going to help to bring warmth back into your workspace, especially if you're on the computer quite a bit. And the mandala itself is going to help you to dissolve any false programming of thoughts, which may prevent you from exploring life out of the box, right? Because this is what happens with our lineages, which cause depression, because it prevents us, it brings more fear. Our thoughts are fearful and it prevents us from moving forward. So that's the program. So how does this apply to you in this moment? What one program are you living now that you would like to dissolve? And when you think about it, when you feel it, is there an image that comes up, or a person, or a situation? And the thing is, you always hear me talking about, in order for you to get out of the program, you've got to know that you're in a program. So here's the deal. If your thoughts take you someplace where you're fearful, that's the program. Only if your thoughts expand your heart, so if they open your heart and they make you happy and they inspire you, that's your soul. That's the truth. That's the alignment. But if they really do prevent you from being able to experience an adventure in your life or to explore your unique gifts, that's the program, because we all hear it in the back of our minds, consciously and unconsciously. Oh, you can't do that. Oh no, we have starving artists out there. You're not going to make it. You go to Hollywood, you're going to get lost in the sea of people. Blah, 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 blah. Right? Isn't that it? There's always the fear factor that comes up. There's always the judgment. There's always the criticism. That's the program. So this is why the oracles are here, is to help you dissolve the program through the sound of love. And so this is what this particular oracle is going to help you do. I mean, look at the mandala. It's just gorgeous. It's beautiful, and there's a lot of hearts in it. It's to remind you to stay connected to your heart. But this carries the sound of love through this silver vibration. So have a feel about that. And for those of you who don't know anything about the oracles, they're nothing like tarot, angel, or guidance cards. We've taken a template and we've created the multi-level, multi-dimensional aspects that are encoded into each of the oracles that are like the sacred Om, the Merkabah, and the flower of life, and prayers of love and gratitude, and sounds of love coming from each of the vibrations. And so it's very multi-level, multi-dimensional like we are. And each of the colors are an expression of your soul, since you are human beings. You are light beings. And what's contained within the light? Gazillions of hues of colors. So these are the expression of your soul, which is why you're wearing certain colors right now. Why do you think you're wearing these colors? You probably don't know, because you don't interpret the colors of your soul. It's the soul language of what your soul is trying to tell you. And so these, what they do is they bridge your soul to you, and they teach you about your language. And what they do is they send out transmissions of light and the sound of love, which begins to dissolve the distortions in your cells that are carrying the sound of fear. And so when you have a deep conversation with your soul, and it's a very truthful one, and it always is a truthful one, then you're going to awaken in stages. And as you awaken, you illuminate. And when you illuminate, you heal. You are the healer. I'm not the healer, and no one else can heal you. You become your own healer. But it's looking through the eye of your own soul in that vibration that you choose. So they bridge divine realms into your feeling body. And you can do healing work with these, energy work, all kinds of things. They're just beautiful. So they move into multidimensional portals, and they bring your guides, your angels, archangels, masters, and ascended masters through, working with you inside of you, because nothing's outside of you, it's all inside of you. So that's what this is. And they're just really beautiful, but they all bring a sound for each frequency that pertains to your personal story. So whatever oracles you choose, you're going to reveal a beautiful story that you're needing to work through to accelerate and drop the distortions from your ancestral lineage, societal lineage, and familial lineage, so that you can accelerate and move to the next step on your path. They're just gorgeous. So thank you, everybody, for joining me and sharing this with everyone you love, who you know is ready to awaken to their luminosity, because that's what these are. They're reflections of love. And if you have a conversation with your soul, it's only going to speak to you with words of love, and that's what they do. And through love is how you're going to heal. And that's really the only truth, or one of the only truths. And so now that we're at the end of the video, I'm going to leave you with 30 seconds of gazing with this beautiful, beautiful mandala. And if you have pen and paper handy, that's perfect, because as you're having gazing sessions and you're feeling the healing transmissions coming through, and you're going to feel something happening to you, is what we call particle realignment, because your consciousness is beginning to shift already. It's beginning to dissolve the distortions through the sound of love. So see if there's anything that comes up for you where it's traveling in your body, and maybe if there's a scenario that comes up, or a person or face that comes up, whatever, just take note of that, and then you have a new level of your story that's unfolding for this particular oracle. So thank you for joining me, everyone. Stay tuned. I will be back next week for more magical energy and information coming through for your language of light to help you unfold as an iridescent being. Take care, and I'm sending lots of golden, sparkly hugs your way, and I'll be back. Thanks for joining me, everyone.